chairperson of the Women's League. And we have Aji Mwanje Shafik, the national chairperson of persons with disabilities in the party. Your Excellency, we have ministers. We have Honorable Lillian Abe, Minister of State for Disaster Preparedness. And we have Honorable Balam Barugare, the Minister of State for Youth. Your Excellency, we have members of Parliament. We have Honorable Alinga Solomon, the MP for Toa County. We have Honorable Chemutai Evelyn, the woman MP for Bukwo District. We have Honorable Fadil Twala, the Member of Parliament for Tingei County in Kapchora. And we have Honorable Chemunges William, the Member of Parliament for Kwen County in Kwen District. Your Excellency, we have been joined by our gold medalists, and I request that at the end of your program, you take a memorial photo with them. This is Comrade Joshua Cheptegei, who is here with us, and we have Comrade Kipsiro Moses, who has also joined us for this rally. We thank them for promoting sports in the region and in the whole country. Your Excellency, may I now invite the party chairman to come and summarize his memorandum in less than 5 minutes because of time. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, sir, allow me, on behalf of the people of Bukwo, to present a memorandum on their behalf. On behalf of people of Bukwo and on my behalf own, I welcome you to Bukwo District. We thank you for creating Bukwo District in 2005, comprising of 2 counties, Kongasis and Toa, with 17 sub-counties, 109 parishes, 4 town councils, and 784 villages with a total population of 114,396 people. The dominant party in Bukwo is NRM, and in the last election, Bukwo District voted 87.35%. Amutyaji, this time, Your Excellency, we give assurance that we shall vote over 87% because of the following achievements: peace and tranquility, infrastructure development, i.e. one-stop border, electricity, water, and etc. Socio-economic transformation through Yoga, NUSAF, PDM, among others. The miraculous roads of Kapchorwa Swamp, which is soon to be commissioned. Your Excellency, has Bukwo, our prayers are as follows: reinstatement of Bukwo District Hospital status that was downgraded, and the upgrade of Chesawer Health Center 3 and Kakoloswo Health Center 3 to Health Center 4. We draw your attention that there are sub-counties without health centers. Given the current natural disaster, mudslides, the element of health services and equipment is very urgent to protect women from delivering on their ways to far facilities. Compensation of people who were affected by cattle rustling, resettlement of the people after political insurgencies and displacement from Mount Elgon National Park. Landslide victories in Chesawer, Tulel, Teriet, Yatui, and evicted the rovers from Mount Elgon National Park. Emphasis, Your Excellency, are the families who lost lives due to landslides in Chesawer. Your Excellency, this is a brief statistics of the families who lost their lives and their beloved ones. Your Excellency, houses affected are 35. Houses displaced are 21. Houses hold at risks are over 600, Your Excellency. Number of confirmed people dead are 19. 13 hospitalized. Crops affected in acres are 38.35, Your Excellency. Number of water sources affected is 1. Tap stands affected are 200 in Chesawer sub-county. Number of cattle lost are over 67, Your Excellency. Goats are over 54, sheep are over 5, pigs, poultry, and etc., Your Excellency. Your Excellency, due to the topography and the water flowing in this area, water for production has mitigated measures to address climate change and the socio-economic transformation for our people, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, creation of STAR district and Bukwo municipality. Your Excellency, STAR constituency has 9 sub-counties and 1 town council. So, Your Excellency, due to terrains and topography of this place, we request you that you grant STAR a district, Your Excellency. Construction of interborder market at Kwirwat Swamp Town Council to facilitate trade within this region. There is need of a market in this district, Your Excellency. Bukwo district doesn't have any market, Your Excellency, and markets helps for revenue collection, Your Excellency. Local revenues are not realized in Bukwo district due to lack of markets, Your Excellency. Funding Kipsiro Foundation to boost sports in Bukwo district. Your Excellency, Kipsiro Foundation hosts over 100 athletes, Your Excellency, and due to nature, our athletes, and in order to achieve for more gold medalists in this district, Your Excellency, Kipsiro Foundation needs to be supported. As we are here, Your Excellency, you have seen this field is being graded and put Maram round that is funded under Kipsiro Foundation. This is to gear towards improving training track Amanang field for our athletes, improving the welfare of all athletes in the district, promotion of gold medalists in their places of service, UPDF prisons and the police, not implemented. For example, Kipsiro and Ayego were not promoted, Your Excellency. Affirmative action for the people of Bukwo. If possible, a special minister from Bukwo be appointed because Bukwo has never got the position since time memorial, Your Excellency. We further request for socio-economic group funding in Bukwo district as summarized below in the memo, Your Excellency. Remarks reminder to your pledges, Your Excellency, Amanang Senior Secondary School, where we are today, you pledged a bus. Your Excellency, we remind you in your next term as we are continuing to support. Construction of Kortek Girls Senior Secondary School has an intervention to fight FGM. FGM, Your Excellency, there is a need. Upgrading of 78-kilometer roads, Your Excellency, we request security roads should be upgraded starting from Girigiri, Wakamnandika, Koloswo, Swamp. To attract tourists in this district, Your Excellency, there is need to upgrade the following roads: Kortek, Kesmat, Kapsarur, Chakwasta, Kakoros roads, Your Excellency. Rural electrification to super develop in this district. Your Excellency, we have centers in this district which has even mills funded under your government, but they don't have power, they are no longer in operational, they are just installed and stuck. For instance, Kakoros Trading Center and other areas, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, placement of cadres, Your Excellency, we request you to deploy royal cadres, especially those who lost elections but did not contest, and other able qualified sons and daughters in various sectors. Finally, Your Excellency, we request for your audience with few stakeholders and leaders of landslide victims from Bukwo district after the rally. Your Excellency, we people of Bukwo wish you a landslide victory in the forthcoming election as we continue to protect gains and fight for more gains in 2026-2031. On behalf of the people of Bukwo district, for God and my country, NRM oye! Protecting gains oye! Thank you, Your Excellency. My name is called Abubakar Yandani, Chairman, NRM Bukwo. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. May we invite
Your Excellency, as you are hearing some noise, Border Association are requesting to talk for 1 minute, their chairman. If he's here, you will be guided by our General Secretary. Thank you.
We take note of that. We shall see how to incorporate it in the program after the President's speech. May I invite the Right Honorable Speaker to come and invite the President to speak to us. NRM oye!
NRM oye! Boda oye! Ghetto oye! Women oye! Bukwo oye! The people of Bukwo, we want to thank you so much for coming to receive the President in this area. We want to appreciate all of you for coming over, including the borders. We are going to meet you. And all the groups, we shall be able to meet you and talk to you. All the leaders of this place, the campaign that we have this time, we are campaigning at a village level. You are going to look for the votes for the president and flag bearers yourselves. And you're all the campaign managers of the president. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the flag bearer of NRM, we want to welcome you to Bukwo district. I was thinking Manafa Road was the best road in Uganda. But I can assure you the Bukwo Road is the best road. And I want us to thank the President for the good road. I get surprised when some people say there are no roads in Uganda when we have the best road here. And when you're in that road, you can now see this as a pearl of Africa. The beauty of Bukwo, no area can ever befit it. Your Excellency, we want to thank you for supporting the landslide victims. It is unfortunate we've lost some of our people, but thank you so much for supporting them. And I am happy that the Minister of Disaster is also here to support the bodies that have been retrieved today. We also want to thank you for supporting the people of Bukwo, because it is only in Bukwo that you have fresh foods from year in to year out. And we want to thank you for giving a conducive market environment, because they sell their products to Kenya through SWAM. Your Excellency, because it is threatening to rain and this place, you can never measure what time it rains, we want to welcome you to come and greet your people. But you can as well delegate me to talk to the borders. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Bukwo oye!
The people of Bukwo,
Alabiga Bukwo,
Takwenya Suba.
Ayesabaya kwa domare.
Habari watu wa Bukwo.
Ayesabaya kwa habari, ajamune.
The Vice Chairman of the NRM, who is also Speaker of Parliament.
Ajeshedoga jibor nyo Anita Mong.
The Secretary General.
Anoonya wapati nyo NRM Secretary General.
The other 6 members.
Bigala kyobure sek kyok ago borbonded.
All the other leaders.
Kando igala togol.
And the people of Bukwo, the people.
Ago biga Bukwo togol.
People of Sebe.
Biga sabing togol.
We greet all of you.
Ago sabaya kwande togol.
First of all, I extend condolences to the people of Bukwo.
Kagon bonde tirikiaji babiga Bukwo yogi bodam jesawer.
On the death of our people who were swallowed by the mountain.
Akasak pika jogi dia furwani ke bang rop tanyo ke milim balagam.
We shall support the families of the victims.
Kalau maja supportingan ako pesha.
I have already sent some small support.
Kalau kaya ko kakolo isye tage.
As president, I sent some small support.
Kalau cakon kakolo isye tage dogo nyegipin lo.
But the government as a whole will support them even more.
Kalau ndene ugasmedi mbakuto stukukala kete shibiktijo kumenis.
And we have been telling you about this mountain.
Kalau kami dang mo kena magago mengisir nyo balagam lebo Mount Telagon.
The mountain is very precious.
Kalau karom lagamane kapsa.
It is very important for Sebei, for Ugisu, for Eastern Uganda, for the whole of Uganda, for the whole of Africa.
Kalau lagamane le kol togol biga sabini biga Usia, ago biga Uganda togol.
All these rivers which start here end up in the Nile.
Anyosho togol joja geuli wobe togol lagarifa Nile.
So it is very important for Africa.
Taboni, Africa.
Together with the Rwenzori. They are the mothers of the Nile, of the White Nile. But we need to know how to live and use this mountain. That's really where the issue is. That's where the issue is.
That's why you are in the window.
In the past, population was small. So the mountain was not so much disturbed. Now with the increased population, it's good, but we need how to use the mountain. After the elections, we are going to discuss it in more detail. The strategy of living with the mountain. Don't push. Don't push. I am seeing all of you.
Museveni oye! Bukwo oye!
So, the agriculture is not the only way to use this mountain. The other day, I was in Bududa. And the people have already started understanding. Because we have been resettling our people in other districts. But the ones of Bududa said, no, you settle us in our district, but in the towns. In urbanization. So, and if you go to Europe, that's how they live. I think what I will do, I will organize a trip of people from Mount Rwenzori, Mount Elgon, they go to Europe and they see how the people live with the Alps. You find they live in the valleys and the mountains are used for sports, for skiing, and they make a lot of money for tourism. In terms of so the problem is wanting to put agriculture where it should not be.
Kala jamak pa ala jibat lo mayam ba jibat akasak pa lo ba go belio lo mayam jibat ko ba dispute.
The mountain is very dangerous because even when I was coming, in the forest where there is nobody, I could see some landslides.
Kala uli ba la miat karoman kale ga jo ne yo med akasulia ga legi buta kai kitok la miat bali bo karoman.
I saw about 5 such.
Kala akas karibu mut lo gingat amli bo.
And here,
Kala debiu
along this road,
amarani nyinyo bo kapchoro swam.
if you look on the right, you will see some of those.
Kala ga kas lobo kamas tanyo jo ne ame utadai kinga duldulo.
So the mountain is not a problem. We must now how to live with it with our bigger population.
Kala mo wi ndala kamet daga uloje mungishi ndene mai jingala sije kinet keje mungishe agola ka mo sektijo.
The thing is that what you call history,
Ngale kyo yola jet yango jid.
I call current affairs
Kala ne agure ngale ke ba amutu ndaga bashoni.
because I was there all the time.
Kala mje kya mungishe gilo it.
In 1962,
Kala ikyo gje ne mo korani maga nyobo 1962.
when Chemonges
Yogi yabon dage magariondet yofan Chemonges kingo.
broke from the Bagisu,
Yogi jengete kama stausha kama sabei. Kondo gini yofan Chemonges kingo.
when he broke from the Bagisu,
Yogi jengete kama stausha.
Sebei County had 3 sub-counties.
Kala idiole sabin la kabonda ba de kambariani la somok.
And 20,000 people.
Ago bigo elu fabri.
You check the census. Not now, but when you go back.
Aga semba kita bunak laune ngalek jo.
You'll confirm what I'm saying.
Kala majam tangalek kyo amite angmo.
Even when we gave you these districts of Kwen, the population was still small.
Kala bago jego nu district nyo bagambariani yo bakwen kutoku district bigo.
But now the population of the whole of Sebei is now more than 500,000.
Kala kasakpayat kita sige mungisheda bigo ogibun dambo elu fumian mut.
From 20,000 in 1962.
Kala kita kane elu fabri magale 1962.
So you can see why we need to really be serious, not play around with the nature.
Kala po ande tiat magila je swama angya kala madaya jira ne wogendo uloje mungisha kama pick up koreni.
I am here to present to you the manifesto of the NRM.
Kala gajo ile agono kido nyongne a chairman nyoba NRM basit.
The highlights.
Kala ngalek pade kudo din kulebarang mo.
In the manifesto, there are 7 contributions.
Kala ngalek musamfu je mi de tikini kama NRM party.
NRM has done to Uganda.
Kala ngalek yogi pijika smedi pick up Uganda.
In the last 40 years.
Amwaga nekana yogi mungishe.
I'm not talking about earlier.
Kala mamita ngalole limboledi.
In the last 40 years,
amwaga nekana
contribution number 1 by the NRM to Uganda has been peace.
kala yani kegi pinye badata ngale kagaliet.
You, the people of Bukwo, are witnesses.
Kala marajek piga Bukwo ay kwakwe piga je anga dila gija galia tomare.
You know what lack of peace meant.
Kala ngada kwe ngale kegi dogo ya kwe.
With the Pokot in Kenya,
Akasa kwe mgonje kyo gije bonda kama stabudono.
with the Pian in Karamoja,
Akasa kwe marija ko kwane werga dibi kyo kwane soyulo. Ya bara kwe la Karamoja.
with the rebels in Mount Elgon.
Ago biga jogo mi ule bo kyo ngela ya wirte mbaga smedi nek.
But now the whole of Uganda is peaceful from north to south, east to west.
Kala ndene bande ni amiga na la je bonda dalo she tomare. Yengaro gni dalo she ndinyo kapsa.
And anybody who tries to bring trouble here, we shall deal with him decisively.
Kala gidanya magu wirta mormori da bigo maje bangan somare.
So Uganda is now peaceful. That's our contribution.
Kala Uganda bande ni la bonda dalo she kapsa.
And how did we do it?
Kala ndene gichila ne.
Because of our ideology.
Ndene amgani di she no chie.
We believe in patriotism, loving Uganda,
Kalaji ajam gore nyo, agenga nyo.
loving Africa.
Angja ajam nyet gore nyo nyab Africa.
We don't care about your religion.
Kala maji kan bala ge yugu Slomin ta ge yugu ne.
We don't care about your tribe.
Maji kan bala yugu kabla ne.
We don't care whether you are a man or a woman.
Maji kan la yugu jeshan la yugu boyo.
What we care about is what you do.
Parijin gat pala yene.
If you do good things, you are with us.
Kala ga inga le keda boni che bonda ge.
If you do bad things, we are against you.
Kala ga inga le ke miodi bas tiaga singo ami utaga.
We support the right, oppose the wrong all the time.
Ala ye jam toim bala pingan ngale galak da ge getur ngale galak.
Now, because of that,
Dene am jiti jo.
we have been able to build a party for the whole country.
Kala ye jam jedej chairman the party
And also build strong national institutions, the army, the police, the judiciary, and so on.
Angke ne dugu kyo riba aga semedi togang mone gemimba judiciary rid agom basgare kyo je bonde.
So it is those institutions and the party that have been able to maintain peace in Uganda,
Kiti jo ga jedej kiji amlo dut kiji riba taloshit am gorenyo.
supported by you.
Ami da kwa abi ga goret adorori ngaleja.
So that is contribution number one.
Ye bada chenyo
Number two,
ye baye nyam ngale chogi pi NRM
development.
gnare de tap goret.
When I was here, there was something called Mkoriandit. What is Mkoriandit?
Bright. Mogoriandit yogengas kesa
What is Mkoriandit?
bright.
Mkoriandit was what? Is what?
Mogoriandit is development because there is the other component of Mogoriandit and Mogoriandit. Mogoriandit is rich or being rich,
But I'm talking about the development.
which is Mogoriandit.
Mo?
Mogoriandit,
Makoriondit.
yes sir.
So Makoriondit
Ngale kyo about development.
has got two parts.
Kala bonda ne tugain.
There's economic infrastructure
Mingale kyo na mga goje den baroshig.
and social infrastructure.
Ago ngale kyo mo yaji jiner mabigo.
Economic infrastructure are the roads,
Ngale kyo bo dara den nyaga ngale ga roshig.
electricity,
Ngale ga ume ngale ga power.
telephones,
Ngale ga simu nagi.
pipe to water,
Ngale ga bega jo jiju de mbo kyo dulej.
the railway,
Ngale kyo bende gari damad.
and some other which are for the towns like.
Ago ngale ga kyo mamia mbolo jo na mga go ngale ga tawli ngala.
Now, if you check on all those,
Doge ga sidi jo dogol.
NRM has done quite a bit for survey.
Ikwi bonded ngale ki jongo che basabin.
We were able to push the tarmac road from Mbale to Kapchora even when we had no money.
Ala yikege je shem ji ni maret ka daga ne wushe ko bun kapchorwa idiogo ma je bonda ma besane.
I used the money of compensation from Kenya
Ala kai she ga rikke je gonu je ga ba ji mi nge bigo
to
je sadaret
construct the Kapchorwa Mbale road.
ya sadaret nyogo jo ne wusha paka kapchorwa.
And Mzee Moi said, okay, I will give you the money, but I will put my own company there. I said, yes, no problem, you do the road.
Kala ga jam da mayinde moy nyogo ba cho ga nyale ai nyinde ne ma gonwani pikombuni nyamu je sadarandi nyo.
Later on, we have been able to do Kapchorwa Swamp.
Dene la dula ga jamu che sadaren nyo ba kapchorwa paka swam.
Now, lower down there,
Amungun kama sta soilin.
we have done Mbale, Muyembe, Chepskunya, Namaru, Moroto.
Ije mucha sadaret daga ne miembe paka moroto.
Now, the Maram roads should be maintained because you have got road equipment here.
Kala roje kya je bonda jo wit mbaje kwasta guomba ga bai gorte magala jesade amye je bonda tugu kyo chishi yagi won gas me daga Bukwo.
You have got, I have the file here. Oh, you have got road equipment here. There is a
Museveni oye! Museveni oye!
so your equipment is in Mbare. Your road equipment is in Mbare for. Each district has got its own road equipment. But there's also the one for the Ministry of Works in Mbare. And it has got everything, graders, excavator, and so on. They are all here. So therefore, apart from the tarmac roads, the Moram roads can be maintained with the equipment of the central government, which is here is in Mbare, and the local governments, which are in each district. Now, for telephones, you all have telephones now, all of you. That issue of telephones was solved. Electricity, you have electricity now.
Rural electrification.
Water.
I
can see there is a lot of work here in the water sector. In the fire here. Because there's some work in the villages. You have got 784 rural villages.
Villages 784.
354 of them have safe water. This is still a bit low. You should do something about it. This is 45%. In other districts, they have got very high percentages. So the Prime Minister's office should work with you to find out how you can do more. But there is piped water for Bukwo town. There's piped water for Swam. Then some piped water for Cheptandan, Alalam, Kapnandi, Kaptali, Kamet, Kabei. These all together have got 27,000 people. 27,000.
27,000. But Your Excellency, there's a problem in town council. There is no water. In Kamna, there is no water. Even in Kaptero, there is no water.
But here in the fire, they are saying
the Chinese company which was contracted to do water in Kortek did substandard work.
And there is no water that comes to town council. People are being charged. There is only pressure that comes to the people of town council. There is no water, absolutely. There is no water in Kamnandi. There is no water in Kaptali. There is no water in Kamet. There's a very big problem with the water here.
Very good. So, what do you call lies in the survey?
All those are just paperwork, but groundwork hakuna maji. Hata barabara iko mbaya. Wao wanatuma pesa mingi ya barabara, we are not getting. They are just eating our money for roads. They are not doing the roads.
Very good.
1 billion. I need you to send a team here. This people must be arrested, Your Excellency. I'm the flag bearer, LC5. Pesa unatuma ya barabara, haifanye kazi yoyote.
Now, that's why you are LC5 now.
That's why I want them to vote for me. Mugonge doye. Chesala Museveni oye. Asante. Museveni oye. Museveni juu. No change. Asante.
Because when we were in the bush, we decided to create an additional structure. There was already DC. There was already DC in the district.
The district commissioner.
Then county chief. Gombara chief.
Sub-county chiefs.
And Muruka chief.
Paris chief.
They were all there. I am the one who, because as I've told you, I've been here for a long time. I was here during the time of the British. And I saw how the chiefs were corrupt. And I saw them after independence. So when we were in the bush, I am the one who proposed that yes, let the DC remain.
District commissioners.
Let the county chief, that time they were there, let them remain. Let the Gombara chief remain. Let the Muruka chief remain. But we must have our own people elected by us kusimamia mambo yetu. I am the one who caused all this. This is how we started the LOC system.
The LC system.
Why have LOC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when there is already an administrator, if it is administration? So that's how we said you elect your own people whom you trust, so that kwamba wasimamie mambo yenu. So we gave you a gun which you don't know how to fire. You are sitting with a gun at home, they are stealing your money. So this man seems to be a good gun who may fire.
Asante, Your Excellency. I was your former RDC.
Because he has accused, he has said the money is coming, but it is being eaten. The anti-corruption formula for the NRM is the LOC system. Because the LOC system is elected by you. Mtume watu ambao watasimamia mambo yenu. Tumekutuma wasiibe pesa zetu.
Ayok biga jawari ba besan mandaje jor singela bijo jam
This is the whole purpose of LOC system.
Kalanga lekya jaje jamela gnamasi ngalek yobo.
They are not administrators because the administrators were already there.
Allah amye gmi biga jog mi ba choy shigani umba chiefs.
The vets were there.
Dege mi aba biga jog je shono kan.
Agricultural people were there.
Mi biga jona ma ko ka ba dishet kan dishet.
But they were corrupt.
Kyagla ko bonda jam sana.
That's why I am the one who proposed this system of the LOCs.
Kala ne ngit jogo joga smedi nyegi je ngola mare sije ba choishi lasa magmi danje bar LC1 loje mnyaje.
But it has not been fully used.
Kala mne chi she kapsa loje mokto la chi she.
So follow this money of the roads for the local government and for the central government.
Kala me la jare ngale ga gare kyok pon jobo jok pon district job arane agomba jok pon ya Kampala joje mele sadarosho.
Because the equipment which is in each district can do a lot of work each year, and the 1 billion we send can also do a lot of work.
Kalam nye je bonda adu kyo chi shemba willo da bagata biled dega je dos karik joji ko la 1 billion kamala chi shen nyawonye tabon nye barosho
For the Maram roads.
arosho kyo je yu naja ngara munyo je sunni soy ayerongi.
Then the one of the central government in Mbale is able to do 600 kilometers per year of the Maram road to maintain.
Egaja bagata bilan nyomi mbale je meje pi mian magaga kilomita ne kyo barosho.
So this is all about economic infrastructure.
Namage jo ago naradet nyobo ngala kama arani kama ngalega pego.
But there is social infrastructure.
Miangale kyo baga nared nyo jinno remba bigo. Egola social infrastructure.
The schools,
Namage bago sukulu nage.
the health centers,
Ulaba hospitali nage.
and I can see we have quite a few here.
Aga sakwela bonde tukusi jamihu.
The government schools, primary schools in Bukwo are 49.
Kale sukulu na kyo je bonde ambuko kuwa na angwen jobo primary kuwa na angwenda.
And there are 10 government secondary schools.
Ago sukulu na 10 jobo ga semedi jobo senior.
Now, our plan
Kala ngale kya je bonde
is to have one government primary school per parish,
ye magela je bonde sukulu nyawo primary genge kala munget nyawo parish.
and one secondary school per sub-county.
Ago sukulu ta genge jobo senior amagambariani na kijo.
The secondary school, so if there is any parish which does not have a government primary school, we shall build it there.
Kale mi te gambariani nyawo parish nyemi nyama mi sukulu marawana imbare somare singela je de sukulu na kultulo.
In stages.
Majedeje yedeje ka dokari bangmaga ni jedeje bangmaga na jedeje bangmaga nin.
And also a secondary school for each sub-county.
Ago sukulu nyaba senior amagila gambariani nyama mimba sukulu naktijo.
But when I see that there are 10 secondary schools in Bukwo only,
Kale mi de sukulu nakyoba senior 10 out of 21 sub-counties.
yes, in Bukwo.
Amagama stangi dinyi kitogle mayechi she swama jana imbarosho.
Because I remember when I came to Ntare, 1961,
Kale ike chawe sukulu nyok semanene nyabantare amwage nyokang moi.
there were many boys from Sebe.
Kale mi de bigo including your comrade the late Dr. Gapomu is just from here. He was also an old boy of Dare.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And many boys from Sebe, from eastern Uganda, from northern Uganda, they were all at Ntare.
Kala mangarbi ga jego kwane kama stanyi ago kama stanyi mbo acholi ago lango yegi semana mbantare.
Including Kulanyi.
Including advocate Kalan nyomi kapchorwa.
Why were they coming to Ntare?
Amna singat lag bedi jawas manulin.
There was not a single A-level school in the whole of northern Uganda and the whole of eastern Uganda.
Kememi sukulu nyobo class in nyoba senior 5 ago senior 6. Yul dilin bale kememi ul dokol kini bedi biganye go ay garon.
The A-level schools were only for boys at Chisubi, Budo, Ntare, and for girls, Namagunga, Nabingo, and Gayaza.
Agur na sukulu na kyogo bawerigi ago mba jogo badibik getonin.
So when I come today and I found that in Bukwo, which was a sub-county of Sebei County, only there are 10 secondary schools, I said...
I
say, Asante Mungu. Now, on the health centers, there's one health center for and 12 health center 3s. So that means there are 8 sub-counties which do not have a health center facility of either health center 3, health center 4, or hospital.
But Your Excellency, we had a district hospital here, but we don't know why it was downgraded to an health center 4. In your manifesto, we were only planning for construction, but to our dismay, our facility was downgraded.
We shall find out.
And the chairman has heavily requested it that you can use your powers to...
Very good. I will follow it up.
Mare, health center 4 per district, so mare? Museveni oye!
So, on the health side, the plans are as follows. Upgrade Bukwo Health Center 4 to a general hospital. Upgrade Kapunandi Health Center 2 in Kapunandi Town Council to a Health Center 3. Upgrade Kamet Health Center 2 in Kamet Sub-County to Health Center 3. Upgrade Kapsarur Health Center 2 in Kapsarur Sub-County to Health Center 3. Construct new health center 3s in Riwo, Kabei, Senendet, Bukwo, and Swam sub-counties. So, this is on the social infrastructure. Now, when you have the two, economic infrastructure, social infrastructure, that is together development. So that is the second contribution of NRM to Uganda. The first was peace. Second is development. You want proof? Who brought Tarmac Road to Sebei for the first time in human history? It is NRM.
NRM oye! NRM you!
Now, this is why I normally ask people a question. You have a very good Tarmac Road. But do you sleep on the Tarmac Road at night? Do you sleep on the Tarmac Road? You said the Tarmac Road is good, I sleep here. What do you call sleeping?
Ruondo.
Huh?
Ruondo.
Do you rondo on the road? Do you?
No.
Where do you sleep?
Ko is the house. Ka.
How do you say?
Ka. Ka.
Ka.
Ka.
Ka. That's Bantu. That's Bantu. Eka. Eka. Amaka. Amaka. So you don't rondo on the road. You rondo ka.
Alam sula weru limbaga somare. Nene meru yanu. Lamut.
Now, the issue that, so from here, you are going back to your car.
Egangetia kwa ya betiono mara betiono.
Even me, I'm going back to my car.
Kala pondia dama ujiganu gore julimbagano.
I will not sleep on the road
Mamuje aru ared nogije saktabon bo.
or in the helicopter.
Ndaganda gederit.
I rondo in my house.
Kala warwe Rwanda gore nyu.
Now, the problem is that when you go back to the house,
Kala dene winda gateke limbogo ulimbaga.
the poverty you left in the morning
Pananyani nyoge bwoki limbaga.
is still waiting for you.
Damiga nyinga ulim.
And it says, Karibu nyumbani.
Kala mongla ga ataro yinga.
Sisi bado tupo hapa.
Behente teje mitajayo.
Sukari hakuna.
Mamita mbadu kukyo. Zagaru kyo gete se chahina ya gese te chahina.
Umeme hakuna.
Mami anga lega pawa.
Nguo hazitoshe watoto.
Mema srok balego.
Nyumba inachuja.
Rob de la robo num bondo egaro banda kwani be garid.
All the problems will be there.
We no la temi da idia wada.
So that's why we, the NRM, from the beginning,
That's why kita kan je kanarem.
we said, please, peace, good.
Yang wata bonda lo shit.
Development, good.
Ta bonda ra de dap korit.
But add another word.
Yane me de sigita ke.
This is wealth,
Kitany magariondit.
Makorionde. That's the one, wealth.
Magariondit.
You add Makorionde. Because Makorionde is yours,
Magariondit ala kenyang ni.
is mine,
Angene tambo nyenyimbo.
or my family,
Ang bombo kas kodni ngwani.
or our company.
Daga nyodo gol.
The development is ours.
Nara de la nyodo gol.
But you can have development near you, but also be in poverty.
Mo jes nara de kle gidit le mide ne te mungi shibi go amu pananyandit.
Kampala has got all the tarmac roads, all the electricity, they are all there.
Kale ge bunda balimbaga pala mi du ya dagol mi power mi ne.
But you still find poor people there.
Ne bigala temi de bigo ago pananyandit.
So therefore, that's why we have been saying, please concentrate on wealth.
Kinga mina so mala mara je tikinga le kyo ba magariondit.
And that's why we have been sending programs in Tandikwa, NADS.
That's why I ji ago tu kyo go nuga se medi kimia ba nyoba le dut nya ka sakwa nyo ka gi jolo ba em nyoga ba PDM.
The Operation Wealth Creation.
Tu kyo go nu ya ba ge kyo ge chu mbole an ge je chu buswegi.
We have now been sending PDM
Ikwa gari kyo bo parish development modo ibn lo baga.
in order to deal with the issue of poverty.
Singela je bo yegi barabana nyandi.
Let me show you some people who have responded. Let's see the ones here in Kapchorwa.
Didi gala ke barje ga chogi siam la jedan malit.
My name is Limo Nicholas. Welcome to this village. Is called Ngeny village, Kapkoro sub-county, Bukwo district. I am a farmer. I'm doing dairy. As you can see, I have 3 cows now, but 2 are producing milk. 1 is still growing. I also have coffee, 1,200 trees. I have bananas on 1 acre. I also have fruits, apples specifically. And then I have horticulture. I am growing vegetables. And then I have chicken, the local breed, but I have 100 so far under poultry unit, which we are producing for milk, for eggs and also for sale. We really thank government because when I started this farm, I started doing this farming activity in 2004. I did it using my own resources, but in 2018, government under Operation Wealth Creation, they gave us a cow, and now this cow so far it has sired 3. These ones are 3 here because of the congestion here. I've taken them to another annexed farm which I bought. These cows here, it has assisted me so much as a farmer because we are getting milk. As you can see, this one here, this one is Asha. it has produced milk for over 1 year plus. So the milk production has gone down. But so far, we are getting 10 liters a day from this other cow. Then this one is a crossbreed, a local and a crossbreed. We are getting, this one gives us 8 liters. So in total, these cows give us 18 liters per day. These 18 liters, when you calculate it with the current market price of 1,800, we get like 900,000 every month from these 2 cows. So next year, all of them are they are pregnant. We expect them to produce in January. So when we get now peak production, our milk is going to increase. But so far, these other 2 cows is assisting us in payment of fees, maintaining the home. We are also getting the bananas, which we sell on weekly basis. At least we get like 250,000. I mean, in a month, we get like about 1 million from the bananas. Then the coffee is also doing very well. So far, this year, we have already picked 5 bags of dry parchment. And that 5 bags, when you calculate it to the price of 10,000, that is already 5 million. The coffee is doing very well because of this mixed farming ingredient. We get the cow dung, we get the bioauxiliary, and that is what you can see the bananas are very healthy. And also the coffee is doing very well. So that is what we are getting. This farm of mine is 4 acres. And it is because of the income we get from the coffee, from the bananas, from the cows. We have also been able to improve on our house. So we have built a permanent house. And besides that, we have also put up the shop which you saw. So that shop, we are also getting income because we have rentals. So the 4-acre model, I'm very impressed. When I learned about the president talking about the 4-acre model, I realized because of the land pressure which we have in our country, this is the way to go. Such that under the small area which we have, we can realize higher income. We can also ensure family security in terms of food and also in terms of income. Yes, we have challenges as farmers. One of the biggest challenges we have is feeding of these animals. We have the challenge of dairy meal. Dairy meal is expensive, but we also grow maize around. So we feel that if government can give us a program, these other mills for grinding maize, such that we don't sell the maize when it is still raw, we increase on the value, and then we get the maize bran, we use it for feeding our animals. Otherwise, much of the dairy meal we get from Kenya, which is expensive. Besides, the farm acaricides and also the mostly acaricides and also herbicides for our farms, they are expensive. So we really feel that if government can subsidize on that.
So now you can hear our farmer. How he listened to our advice, which was the 4 acres model. With the chivaro, with the calculation, with the, he has got a cow, he has got coffee, he has got bananas, he also has local chicken. And there are very many examples, but we don't have time to see them here. And those who have listened to us have done very well. Some of them are doing very well. Let me show you somebody from Serere in Teso.
District.
Called Joseph Ijara. You don't have it? You don't have it or what? Meanwhile, when I was there, there was an old woman.
From Queen.
Yes. Oh, it was from.
Kogopkisa. Nyajua ni Queen.
If you can get that old woman.
Baraji borwa kiasi ni jabara kogopkisa nyegi kuishe kadi wa PDM am Queen district.
Ai kwaro fana iskisa. Ajone asile jenya mite bakakwere. Parsi aloman. Kaya so dandanyele. Ani kumapondo boyo. Ani ngutuni. Chal to gaje chal ki ba jogara moja. Chamole dia gakwa kariti kwa PPM. Kai ne. Wanam kari ya ganga ale deni. Senge kubaya. Kinya ki anamana kari ya manamel bange. Kaya olan alandan. Mijastanya baje gani nyekali kinige je kende ne angole ye ma magita ke kai alde nyubade kitanya tu jabonda kaje tuwa jasu te gari bagenge tal ye kya olem bale sikitwa ale gari tiganyu munangon bonusut tanya kitanya te bonda kaje tuwa
Now
jangara jani ambokoti bondo seven tugunde ka ngola ko galla panoni.
The story of Wikisa is that she had nothing. Story of Wikisa is that she had nothing.
Kala yashana guma bonda yashana gi.
But when she got the PDM money, she bought that cow which you saw.
Yago namne gari kyo gi kwani jogo ba PDM ko kwaldanya.
And it had now produced.
Na ambala nigi sheme ko kwedugala.
It had a calf. It had a calf.
Bonda de da motia.
So there are very many stories of success.
Midanga lekyo yanike da bonne chegi ngoi bi ogna magago ngalek bagas medi.
That is Joseph Wijara of Sere. Let's hear him.
Kala jida nyoga badinde nyonya miserere barago ngalek da bonne.
Hello, my name is Joseph Ijala. I am the proprietor of Taifa Farm, which is located in Serere in a place called Kakusi, where we are. And in Taifa we have dairy, poultry, and we're also making laundry bar soap. But we also have the value addition aspect of the farm, where we produce yogurt and pack it, tin it for the market. This project started 11 years ago after an inspiration from His Excellency, the President of Uganda, when he had come here and he was teaching people about the 4-acre model. He was having a rally in Soroti, and that time I was working as a taxi driver. I was doing that master business in Soroti. So when I heard this, when I heard he was around, I crossed to go and listen to his story. And he was talking about a 4-acre model, how to improve household income. So when I came back, I was fired because I delayed there and the taxi came first. And the guy said, you go and eat those words that you had. But I had already this land, 2.5 acres, but I also had local chicken here. But after hearing that, I got inspired to put more effort on raising this chicken. So I raised the chicken to the tune of about 100 of them. Then I got a small incubator. That was about 4 eggs. So I used that incubator for multiplying my local chicken farm. Eventually I was having 1,500 local chicken around. And I was very famous for local chicken. So but then local chicken were not answering my day-to-day needs. So I decided to translate it to layers. In Taifa Farm we have 10,000 layers, which give me about 310 trays per day. And each tray goes at price of 10,500. So approximately 3 million, about 3 million shillings a day from the eggs that we get. Of course, it varies depending on the cost of the feeding, but at least a half goes for management, a half goes to our pocket as Taifa. So after selling the layers, that money, I invested it on dairy. I started dairy with the 4 cows. But you know, I have multiplied very fast because I'm using AI. I have my own semen bank here. So I do artificial insemination. And then I also got a vet
now
who was able to.
Ijara is doing very well. He had my message in 2012. With 2.5 acres. For him, he selected 2 activities.
2 enterprises.
Poultry for eggs and dairy. When I visited him some months ago when I was in the PDM, he was earning 3 million shillings per day from eggs alone. But and he was selling 300 liters of milk per day. But recently when I was there, he's earning 6.8 million shillings per day. And you can see here that is like 2 billion shillings a year. From 2.5 acres. So you here in Kapchorwa, when I came from the bush, I found you growing maize. Maize takes 9 months here because it is cold. So I said, but you are not following the Chibaro. You are not really. That's why I recommended the 4 acres model, like coffee. Here you grow Arabica. Like dairy. Like fruits, especially the apples. So please, get out of poverty. That is our number 3 contribution. Wealth in the homes. 2 final points. Out of our list of 7, I will mention only 4.5. The 4th one is jobs. Because we have talked of peace, development, wealth. Now the 4th one is jobs. Where do jobs come from? Poor leaders confuse people. They think jobs come from the government. The government jobs are not enough to satisfy the whole population. There are 480,000 government jobs. We are a population of 50 million now. How can we be satisfied by 400,000 jobs? So let's see how jobs come about. Let's see the Mkama of Kakumiro.
Welcome to Kamai Demonstration Farm. My name is Fred Byamukama. I'm a member of Parliament of Buganga's East Constituency, Kakumiro District. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have a half acre of pineapple, has 6 cows for 0 grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters to lead by example so that my voters can learn what media the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. I don't sleep here, but if I would sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million, because you get 108 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity. Remain with 55 million net pay. When you get the cows per month, these are 6 cows. Each cow minimally gives you 20 liters. So when you get 20 times 6, that's 120 liters per day. 120 liters per day. For us, the liter here is 2,000, because we sell each cup at 1,000. So you get 2,000 times 120, you get 24,000 per day. So 24,000 per day, when you multiply, you get about 7.6 million per month. But 7.6 million per month, you cannot save it. You have to get 200 to pay these workers, sometimes even the drug for spraying. That is zero grazing, you spray for ticks and other things. At the end of the day, you remain with a net profit of 6 million from the cows for zero grazing. So this is our grass. Here, 1 acre of grass. This 1 acre is enough feeding our 6 cows. And our cows are feeding well with this grass we have. When you get like the half an acre of pineapple, per harvest, you get about 4.5 million, and I harvest twice a year. You will see, even as now, there are those which I can harvest for my friends to take. When you look at the piggery, in a month, I can get about between 150 and 180 piglets. But those I don't sell, I give to my neighbors to prayer. When you look at coffee, we normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million from 1 acre, because we are just starting up the harvest. We had the first harvest, and when you get about 12 million, but when you irrigate very well, and you have fertilizer, you get between 18 and 24 million. From 1 acre, coffee alone minus banana. And this banana, at the end of the month, you can get about 1 million, 1.8 million. But I don't sell my banana, I use it for eating. So I simply get my coffee to ensure the other 12 million I'm telling you, which you are getting from this 1 acre, because we have tested it where you receive. And here, currently,
that's what
I'm employing 26 people.
Freeze that one there, freeze the other one. Freeze it, the other one. The other picture. Now, this is a young minister called Biamkama. He came to Parliament last 4 years ago. And he's the son of a member of NRM, big supporter, who died recently.
When
he was elected, his father brought him to me. He says, "No, this young man has been elected. You advise him." Like I do to all Ugandans for the last more than 30 years. I told him that if you want to succeed, go and do 4 acres model. With a chibaro.
Kimite ka idisye darit.
That's how, so he went and did
Womara na wak pinga leja.
he started eggs,
Kijaga magayigi.
dairy,
Koger ngalega paisye dato ka.
coffee,
Kuwi bangmanye nage.
pigare,
Kabay bangruway nage.
fruits.
Ako ngalega madunda anak.
From eggs alone,
Ang magaying gutyoni ni.
you heard him saying that he gets 108 million per month.
Kala nyuru ne kari kyokang may bondet am arawet agenge.
When he removes costs,
Dege ni mutu kyoge ishe.
he remains with 55 million.
Ngod ne kari kyokang may bondet yoge ni mangalek to kol ngat kari kari kya mundo 55 million.
That's about 700 million a year net.
Yoge ita mungmaget le muja bonda kari kya mundo million ng mian misamfu amungmaget agenge.
Without adding coffee and other things and milk and others.
Katomba to shiniyat ngalega ba ishe dato ka agom bangalega ang manyinak.
But what I wanted you to see,
Nene ngaleke ka magelagas.
that he's now employing 26 Ugandans.
Mi negasula bigo ami ishet bigo karibu 26 kyoka sa kwekang budget.
So the wealth of Biamkama
Magariyon itanya bagila nyo kaya ngalale.
has produced jobs.
Gigo ne ishondok.
So jobs mainly come from wealth.
Wani ishondok amakamasta nyo kaya itany malit.
Wealth of individuals,
Magariyon nyo bigo.
wealth of families,
Mima magariyon nyo jeponda amaganya bagayang wala ba families. Nabiyo ako tuyagay.
wealth of companies,
Yagay ishi magambuni tage malit. Yajo nildulo.
and sometimes wealth of government parastatals.
Agwa ishen nyo ne ishen nyo yebigo nyo bagasmedi.
You cannot get many jobs without wealth.
Nene me mwenye nyori ishondok ye jongich.
So if you are to use this land here in Kapchora well, you would get out of poverty yourselves, but also create a lot of jobs. Now, these are jobs from commercial agriculture. Let us see jobs from manufacturing, which is another form of wealth. Freeze there. Now, that's a new town. Niambare. A town of factories. Here in Uganda, people had never seen towns of factories. They were seeing towns of shops. Duka. Wanauza uzi, sabuni. These are now towns, NRM towns of factories. Those factories are producing most of the things we used to buy from outside. But let's see one of them, how many people it is employing. Freeze there. See how many children are working there. So, this is to tell you the way to go. A country without a vision perishes. That's what the Bible says. NRM is telling you that 7 things are very important. And NRM has already contributed in all of them. Number 1, peace. Number 2, development. Number 3, wealth. But number 4, wealth creates jobs. So if people say, why are you supporting NRM? Tell them that the NRM showed us the way to become modern and secure and prosperous. Now finally, free education in government schools. Since 1996, I've been trying to implement free education. But some of the people don't get it properly. They keep bringing back charges in government schools. As a consequence, children are chased out of school. That's why I started a skilling hub.
That's why
to show you that free education can be provided, because with the schools I had many partners. I am president. There is parliament.
Members of parliament.
There is a district council. There is headmaster. There is a PTA. There are foundation bodies. All those I need to persuade them. So I said, please, let me first show what can be done where I have sole authority. When you elected me last time, you gave me sole authority in the State House. So I used that power to build skilling centers. I don't know whether some of my graduates are here.
Some of them are here, Your Excellency.
I want 2 of them, a girl and a boy, to give testimony.
One only want to give a testimony. You wait, let the girl talk about your success.
Speaking the local language, they will summarize for me.
Your Excellency, Jogurani la Jerotich Penina, Ajonani Dog County, Mutishet Sub County, Mutishet Parish, Bosha Village. Chasman and Paga P7. Ndagawang da P7 laguit sabondo. Kuit to parents to Kwani as ugly bando and Sugulu. Awani wan ladangiek. Agaye chalumale, Miss Killing Hub near me Jebsugna. Applying Ganani our sub county. Upon the office danani. Commercial officer. Aikwana genge nyega jam jugu walitulo. Dana egwa abunda lutulo lagu kwe kila gipach. Mbami kya gchoma egla gibabach. Srokia gjarwaye la gibabach. Kila kido kol mbagane di shed la gibabach. Dana egwa jewe jega lutulo. Kikiwa iwa jaga isa wanda no Your Excellency. Kimagarege ganyalo cha unde yo cha wedi. Pandangila amu chanamba anabsrengwani. Abonda mba anyoru beshande daganye mujagoga laye waduidu. Ndene kasomi Your Excellency. Landage mujak kalia supportingana Amye mabonde financial support. Pandanyila aishani ataga utaji daga bade. Ndene kaso mingla ndaga golyo ndaga wala nyokto sabonda nyumwani gdokol. For God and my country. Thank you.
In summary, Excellency, she's from Tor County. She's a P7 dropout, but because of the program, she had over it, went to the district, to the commercial officer. She was among those who have benefited from this program. She was selected, went to the hub. When she was in the hub, she did not pay any money. She was sleeping for free. She was eating for free, and she has learned a lot. Since she came out,
What did she learn?
she learned tailoring.
Tailoring, okay.
Yes. She has now been working. She has been working on people's verandas. She has know her own machines, and she needs your support so that she can be able to continue. Either in terms of finances, in terms of money, or we can empower them by giving them machines, especially on the skills land, so that they can be able to transform their communities.
I have already put money in their circle, 50 million. I will add on. There's no problem.
Kalabonde tegade shigarik 50 million sako ingma, it will be okay.
Okay, the boy.
They told me they have a sako. Jimmy, yes, let's hear from the boy. It's okay.
Baya chiga stage ani am gannogle je gurola sawan Moses ani kwagenge ni Agosto president goroman amni ani nye kwangade PC parents cheju gije gma bonda gari ke muje gon support nega smanego atastage ya ke sabonda gdomba wedi almangale ga hable chamnya sabonda nye gmian ngat ene Auguste His Excellency Mr. President amni chalmani am ready le mi program nye me in presidential skilling hub nyem jeb saganya wadebu chengmo le wenyor commercial officer e jabun doilo chengmo le gila bach awa chegona apply ngana ngao jeb saganya jabun doil dilin gila ke bach ruondo pego gilagi Auguste president amie bio am sayam dana ngaloli after 6 months ajoa ga chaishe chajesalaishe welding Aisha for 1 year, I got much saving and garikyu. I'm saying Jimda Jangaloli, Chayatani, my workshop, and I'm employing 7 people in my workshop. Then the space near meter like Isich, Kamda so Mr. President, Yamujo Galia, Kogona Gitaga, Yagona support. Yagale Balagateki, Kitaga, Mujago workshop, Yamuja Tassel Biga Jang, Baget Chetijo. For God and my country. Museveni oye! NRM oye!
Your Excellency, this boy is one of the dependents of the Leto Skin, and the family is here. When the Leto Skin passed on, these are some of the orphans of the Leto Skin. Now this boy ended in P6.
Is it, which scheme?
He went for welding in Chepskunya, and currently he has his own small. He employs like 7 people, but the problem with him, he has no space for expansion.
No,
perhaps
we shall support them. So he has gone from being poor, he is now an employer.
He is now employing 7 people. So, okay,
you stay somewhere where I will take a picture with you afterwards. So, my appeal to the NRM supporters. In the coming government, I appeal to you to support my plan of free education for children in government schools. So that we don't have these children who are killed, whose future is killed. Because I trained these children just for 6 months. Let me show you what they are making. Some of those products they are making now here in Chepskunya. We are importing from China, from India, from Dubai, from Italy. So, therefore, Ugandans,
pick up Koroni.
I appeal to you.
Amita Somogle.
Support NRM.
Atiki Ayugas Nyaganyanit Kasmit in the NRM.
I've given you 4 of the 7 points.
Kamok among money, Angman Amsamfu, Amangaleke, Kipijek, Amgasmit.
In the press conference tomorrow,
Amangalek Yomago Burkina, go bigger job, Jimmy Quendy Jom, and Namangalegi.
I will talk about all the 7.
Kalamango, Ngaleki Jom Samfu.
These are all contributions by the NRM to Uganda in the last 40 years. Number 1, peace. Number 2, development. Number 3, wealth. Number 4, jobs. Now, the education is in number 5, which I did not talk about, which is service delivery. How does the state deliver services to the people? Education, health, security, and crime, political freedom, these are all part of the services. Judicial service. I didn't talk about that. But I thought that free education is crucial, that's why I extracted it. NRM oye!
NRM oye!
Bukwo oye!
Bukwo oye!
Sebei oye!
Sebei oye!
Uganda oye!
Uganda oye!
East Africa oye!
East Africa oye!
Kaitabon. Now for the borders.
Yes.
Talk with Anita Mong. She can bring me the story.
Speaker of Parliament.
Now for the
taxi drivers, they are also here. They have the same problem.
Taxi drivers also talk to Among. She will bring them.
Your Excellency, because of mudslides, we request that we graze in the forest temporarily because most of the people are now in the camp. Our cows are now loitering. Give us to graze in the forest as we sort out this problem of mudslides.
I want to study that first.
We could graze temporarily. We will handle. Then finally, there are 3 people who have been left out of the compensation list for the mudslides. We have a child we lost in Kakoloswa. For Winnie, there's a girl who died from my place here in Amanang because of the river, and there's a woman who died also in Sosho because of the water. I hope they would be considered as part of those to be compensated. Because
she would handle, Aber will handle.
That would be adequate, Your Excellency, if they would
now, for the victims, I want to see them, but not here. Because, I want to talk seriously with them. They will bring them to me in either Mbale or Jinja, my staff.
And I don't know whether, Honorable Minister, you have captured, even the mudslides in Ujapen in Kobelio took a vehicle loaded with maize. And one of our businessmen was badly damaged. The boy is here. He lost a food truck full of maize in Kobelio, I think.
We shall handle all of that. She will handle.
We shall be grateful, Your Excellency.
So, for the victims, I will not see them now. I will see them in Mbare one of the evenings when I'm
seeing them.
They are leaders. Not everybody, because the minister visited the site.
Agija jeshet yongini disaster gija gai kama stop at Jesawer.
And there are some army people who are in the Prime Minister's office. They should visit that site because they have more time.
Galamba jesagara kukpa singela jenyor sawet.
So, Kaitabon.
Kalabon yet Kaitabon garoman. Oh, Your Excellency, you know I'm an old boy of this school here. I'm an secondary school. Your Excellency, kindly give them the bus. I will be the happiest and they will be able to vote for me. If you don't give them the bus, I will get problems.
In the elections, they don't allow to make new pledges.
Sawa.
Tell them in the local language.
Malagala jemisi asela meje gurto ndaga zakwa ala mama jan balagona kwe karika de bakwe amba amri. Kala ginyi majana mngaleja.
They will put me in prison. They will say I was bribing voters.
Kala majara da ginyi Kaitabon.
Let's first finish the elections. We shall deal with the bus.
Aya gakmo bonde tiogamoi kayeng mola the Speaker of Parliament will be here on Thursday to address the issues of borders, taxi drivers, and Speaker, even my market vendors. I request you will handle them. Asante.
Kaitabon.
This Thursday. Kaitabon. Museveni! No. Kajengalale na. Mgonge doe.
Your Excellency, like Jesus Christ commissioned the disciples, I want to invite the flag bearers so that you commission them to campaign for the party. We have Honorable Sabila Nelson from Kwangasis County. We have Honorable Kitty from Muto. We have Honorable Evelyn Tete, the district woman, member of parliament, and Honorable Chesol Tom, the flag bearer for LC5, Bukwo. So the one who is receiving a pendered Honorable Sabila Nelson. Marema Brichini Bosakarajita. Congratulations, Honorable Sabila. Next is the Honorable Kitty from Tor County. Honorable Kitty is receiving the flag. Where are the people of Tor, please? Next is the Honorable Evelyn Tete, the district woman, member of parliament, receiving the flag. Congratulations, I can see Honorable Sabila and Honorable Kitty. They're excited, and I'm sure the people of NRM are going to vote him. Next is Honorable Chesol Tom, LC5, Bukwo District.
Thank you so much. We thank our flag bearers. The campaign now is to protect the flag. Every party leader, party member, make sure you support the flag bearers and you guard the flag. The president is taking a group photo with the flag bearers. First go and take a photo with the president, Honorable. A group photo with the flag bearers. As our gold medalists are moving with the speaker to also have a photo with the president, we shall have a photo with the graduates from the skilling centers and we shall receive the converts. I also need those who did not contest against the flag bearers to come forward, and we recognize your good gesture for not running against the flag. Thank you so much. Keep the flag high. We love the people of Bukwo for the support they have for the party. Those who did not contest against our flag bearers, who did not nominate, please come and we congratulate you for the good gesture you have shown, and you are all running to support the flag. Thank you so much. You will take a photo with the president in recognition of the good effort you have put so that we all support the flag bearers. Chairman, oye! Chairman has got his flag. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Those who did not nominate against our flag bearers, please allow them to come and take a photo with the president. We thank them so much for making sure that our flags are protected and are guarded.
Kakugasta Secretary General Gurubuta ambawa fula John Chemonges agomba bareso bamakto chomne yon kibingan chogutul abde flag kenye ga jesoma to gola ga bagamasta nyine singela gusubaige ago the president kagas mariondet kiti kapata tamilo dene je majalo gujo chogusubaige ago the president mare kamo secretary jolo de managas ngeregi speak ma wirembo bendana rakta enare moye. Thank you.
Those are people who did not nominate against flag bearers. They are going to take a photo with the president. Those ones. Then the congrats.
Kao Burbija ago the president chomana bingan flag bearers jabonde enbo bigo joka wale nyegei pati nagalak FDC NUP jagura la converts jamajale wagos by the president.
Thereafter, we shall receive the converts and the religious leaders plus the historicals, and we close. Thank you so much for respecting the flag, and we congratulate you for not nominating against our flag bearers. That is the spirit of movement. Thank you so much. May we have the converts from other parties coming to join us. NRM, the party receives people, and when they come, they have equal rights like anybody who has been in the party. They have joined us from other parties. I can see FDC, NUP, and all other parties joining us today. This is adding strength to the party.
Amo Secretary General piga jomi kuponi kijoga wejege pati nagalagi kakwa le NRM kiginyer bija kinyi ngaragat ka romane kata sige swamet NRM party barande aga sakwe piga jutso yega ulega u chitoroj bada.
After the converts, the religious leaders will take a photo, and finally the historical members, and we sing the anthems in reverse order.
Mide yogaji wan ki pribija ago president jegur bigo choki kinyosho jogo puya kesa mitya ago Yoweri Museveni kakuta jebonde families jebajale chogo sabaiga ago nyewo mi biu enare moye.
Please, can we have the religious leaders very first? Religious leaders, and then finally the historical members.
So Chegure, the families of the late partile, to represent you, those are historicals, representatives of the late ambassador, Dr. Sakaja, Kagasimiu, Briondet Sakaja, Ben, you represent, come and shake hands with His Excellency. Those are the historicals. Wondeta Nguria, where are you? Join the team. Thank you.
Thank you. The final photo with the historicals, and we shall sing the anthems in reverse order.
Bas yogoji wan kusubaigei lego kyobo the late ago Joseph Chodin agas marionde tia maswet as marionde kurwa kago kusubaigei ago the president ka Sakaja Ben ago timun yobo the late Bertile yo jiwo nyago pribija majedum the national anthems amlo kajiwangde in reverse order. the anthems, beginning with the Sabine anthem, East Africa, and then Uganda. DJ.
Big up Sabine, Sabo Utako Kanan Jindo Bon, Akane Jindo Amyeki Bukatene, Tulwe Nyoboko, Nyobo Nurata, Nyeyame, Ako Asisa Nyeluta Bongo, Pondo Tange, Cheya Poye, Konu Amike Baye Sabine. Kaponya pondine wana tobo Chega mangalya tanyoboka Chigute dolo